Hi everyone, it's Claire back again. So, seeing as it's almost Christmas, I thought we would have a look at my famous five holographic, linear holographics. And again, disclaimer, these are not the most favourite linear holographics. I know that there are some amazing indie holographics from like ILNP, the mega linear holographics. I also have some other famous holographics, but that have featured in other famous fives. I think they're probably some of the famous that are in my collection. So there's some hard to find and some really popular sort of indie polishes here. I've got four mainstream brands, one indie polish. You can get these days some really fantastic budget linear holographics from sort of high street brands. If you're in the UK, I would definitely recommend the Molten Metals from Barry M. And if you're in North America, the Galaxy Effect from Blackheart Beauty, the skull polishes. They've got some fantastic linear holographics. So that's two, but they're not in the famous five. So let's have a look at the first one. This is a Sally Hansen Magical polish, and I picked this up in a D-stash on Instagram. But it was basically Polish Pony pointed me in the right direction, and she actually had the girl who was selling the polishes actually had three Sally Hansen Magicals, and these are very rare, very hard to find. I did have a quick look, and I saw one on eBay for $50. It's just unbelievable. They are from what I can gather, although to me the packaging and everything makes them look like they're from the 1970s. They're not. They're actually from the early 2000s. So they're not strictly vintage, but they are very rare, very hard to find. I sent the two of them over to Polish Pony, and this one's a silver one, and she said I've got lots of silver holographics, so keep this one. I think the thing about these polishes that make them so popular is that the holographic pigment in them is very glittery rather than shimmery particle. It's a different type of pigment which I don't think is available anymore. It's a little bit streaky, the formula. You have to let it dry completely. In fact, any linear holographic, I would recommend you let them dry completely in between coats. This required three coats, but the finish is fantastic. It's a very white silver, and it's a fantastic holographic. This is Sally Hansen Magical Crystal Ball. These were very popular. The original collection and also the flashback collection that came out this year. This is the OMG China Glaze holographic collection. So this was one of their first, if not the first collection 10 years ago. So the original OMG China Glaze collection was 2008. This is this is obviously from the flashback collection. And this is, I could have chosen any of them actually, but I decided to pick the pink one, BFF. And the thing that I love about these holographics is that I call them flat holographic, and you can almost, it kind of almost looks like a magnetic effect on the nail. I'm not describing it very well. It's like a sort of glass gemstone, and the rainbow linear holographic, you can just see it running around the nail. I love this type of holo. It doesn't apply very well on the first coat. The second coat, it's a little bit better. Just try not to over manipulate these types of polishes. So this is BFF from China Glaze. Colour Club are famous for their fantastic halo hue holographics. If you don't know what a halo hue is, it's the rainbow ring that goes around the moon. And this one here is from the Spring 2013 collection, and it's actually called Over the Moon. It's an absolutely fantastic, super holographic sky blue. And I managed to get this opaque in one coat. You might need two depending on your application, but for me, even with long nails, it was absolutely fine in one coat. This is Colour Club Over the Moon. This is actually the second silver holographic in this famous five. This is Space Race from H&M, and this was a really popular polish a couple of years ago, namely because it was from a high street brand. I know that in America they're not that easy to find. It mainly seems to be in Europe you can walk into a H&M store and buy a polish. I tend to get the H&M polishes online. And a couple of people have said this, it's really difficult to see from the photographs what the polish is actually going to be like. There are no swatching pictures. But this is a brilliant silver holographic. It's very hollow. It's the holographic pigments stand out really well. It's very noticeable on the nail. It's it's similar to the Sally Hansen Magical, but I'd say it's probably a slightly better formula. For me, though, it still requires three coats. I probably should have done three coats in the swatch footage, but I just did two, so it does look a little bit patchy. The brushes are so wide on these H&M polishes that it's actually quite easy to flood the cuticles, which you can see I managed to do that in the swatching footage. So yeah, but this is a fantastic holographic, very popular. I don't know if it's still available, but this is the beautiful Space Race from H&M. And finally, this again entire collection. This is my only indie in this video. Super Chic Lacquer, and this is Realm of Erotica. The whole collection, the Dreamology collection, I think it was 2015 or 2016. They're all notoriously infamous for having one coat formulas, which is absolutely true. Actually, you can get away, similar to the Halo Hue, you can get away with just the one coat. This is my one and only Super Chic lacquer, and I absolutely love it. It's a fantastic red, Realm of Erotica from Super Chic. So here are my famous 5 linear holographic polishes. I do have many more linear holographics, but from different indie brands. I've got a ton of holographic polishes from UK indie brands like Arders Nails. But I think these are the ones that a lot of people will have heard of. Maybe you've got them in your collection, maybe they're on your lemming list. Let me know what your famous or favourite linear holographics are from your collection, and I'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching. Bye!